So in the previous video, I was talking about I'm looking for gold to buy from this area here on the daily time frame. This is the daily time frame. And I was talking about I'm looking for a rejection from the 1 hour time frame. And as you can see, we got a nice rejection here and price went up very well. We also had an exit strategy as well from the 4 hour time frame. Here we had a lot of FVGs going on. So I picked this one. This was the first one. Well, technically these were, but like these are too far oversold. So I knew that price could probably fill these and then come somewhere up to this area, which that area is closer to a daily fair value gap, as you can see here, plus the order block right there, right? Plus there was news coming in, so you already know we could get some massive moves. So I was taking that into consideration. But this was a trade that was taken today from that 4 hour. Alright. As you can see here, price penetrated the 4 hour, saw it, went to the 30-minute time frame, saw a nice 30-minute order block right there, plus the fair value gap. If you guys want to know what I consider as a valid order block, I do have a video to that on the YouTube channel, so feel free to check that out. It's in detail. All right, so I went to the 5-minute time frame right here, and the first thing I saw was this 5-minute rejection. I wanted to do the 15-minute rejection, but it was too close to the news. By the time this candle was doing its thing, it was way too close. So I'm saying, you know what, let me just do it from the 5-minute and get that nice rejection. So we got this, and then we got a how I do it is once I get a bearish candle, after, you know, it could be this candle penetrating or this one, but I need to see a bearish rejection, right? It could be from the same 30-minute, or it could be from a time frame lower or 2 times frame lower. All right, so for example, if you go on the 4 hour, you could do like the 1 hour. If you do the 15, you could do like the 5 or the 3-minute. All right, I would definitely mostly stick to the 5 if I'm doing the 15 though. All right, so I'm just trying to show you that on the 30 you could have caught it here as well. Put your stop loss above this high. Sorry, this high wasn't there yet. You could have put your stop loss above this red candle right here. I have reasons to that. I'm not gonna speak about that right now, but you could have put your stop loss there and then, you know, got 2 30-minute candles in or just like that. But after this was done with the VIP members in the VIP signals group. By the way, this trade right here, we mostly trade gold in that group on EURUSD. So as you can see here, there was another order block here that looked very interesting to me on the 5-minute time frame though, and as you can see, it was a valid order block. Price rejected here, so we did our entry, and then this was sent in the free signals group. Link to that is in the bio. All right, so this one was sent there once I got this confirmation right there. All right, so without further ado, let's go to the daily, and this is my idea for the rest of the week. Tomorrow is Thursday, and Friday is the next day after that, right? All right, so let's redo this part, this portion. Order block daily. This could extend to there. You have this fair value gap there as well, so that's good. I'm gonna put it back to this day. As you can see here on the daily time frame, we got a rejection. Remember I was saying bearish close, not lovely rejection. So what I would want to do for my next position is, I would say I would go to a lower time frame than the 4 hour, but as you can see here, there's a 4 hour rejection as well, which is really good. A 1 hour rejection as well, really good. So those are 4 higher time frame rejections, as you can see there. So that's really good. So for Asian session, I probably go on the 50-minute time frame. By the way, if you guys want to see this during Asian session, I try my best to go live on TikTok every day. So if you want to join the TikTok, you would have to be in the free signals group. I send the live streaming link there. All right, so here, as you can see, there's a 15-minute order block. So during Asian session, very specific Asian session, if price gives me this opportunity, give me a nice rejection there off either the 15 or the 5, but I'm using the 15-minute order block, then I might look to enter the trade there and continue it to this low right here, as you can see. All right, and then if I take it to the 4-hour again, there's a nice opportunity here to continue with buys right here. So what I would like to see during New York session or London, I don't trade London, but you know, if you're up in London and you probably see something like this, what I'm gonna explain now, by all means you can do, you know, your own due diligence on that and, you know, execute if you want to. But this is what I'll be looking for during New York session, is for price to come to this area here. By the way, this is 1953.68, right? So once the price gets there, I'm gonna look and see if I get a 1-hour break. As you can see here, from the same thing like what happened here on the daily, it could penetrate more or whatever, and as long as it breaks outside, and then once that happens, I'm gonna look for entry. And then once the 4-hour closes after that, then if it closes outside bullish, then that's a good sign for me to continue that trade from there to this daily area here, or to this daily fair value gap between these two candles, which would take me up to 1983. If there's any more powerful news this week, this is possible. If not, then I might just have to hold this throughout the weekend, right? So that's the plan for the rest of the week when it comes to gold for me. So I'm going to be looking at this 15-minute area here just for short-term sells, just like what I did with this one, right? And then I want to look for some continuations with buys. As you can see here on the 1 hour, there's also a fair value gap here as well. So even more reason, if I get a break and a close outside this area with a nice bullish candle close, doesn't have to be this nice, but once I get that nice little close, then I might take it a next step. Depending on the time of the day, I might take it a next step and go to the 15 and try to get a better entry. If not, I enter at least half of my position on the 1 hour, just in case it doesn't form a 15-minute, you know, point of interest, or comes back to that 15-minute point of interest. As you can see here or here, it didn't come back to there, right? So I'm just being prepared for that. So that's my plan for the rest of the week when it comes to gold. Today is Wednesday, so we have Thursday and Friday, right? All right, so I also have another plan on the EURUSD. This one's gonna be quick, all right, because I already mapped this out. So as you can see here, order block, daily order block, price close outside. This is a breaker block, this area here, as I noted on the other side there, and then these are just previous highs that I could look for price to come back and resist like that, use it like support, right? So that's what I'm looking for this. But for me, as you can see, let me go to the 4-hour time frame real quick. So on the 4 hour, as you can see, rejection, 1 hour time frame, rejection, right? So I'm looking for, I've got to be careful of this area, but as you can see, it's close to the daily breaker block still, but I gotta look out for this area here. This is why for me personally, I might look at this back again at New York session. So I'll let it do its thing throughout the night or whatnot, then I look for a position. London session will be good as well, but as I said before, I don't trade that session because I'm not up, you know what I'm saying? I'm sleeping at that time. I gotta get some rest in, right? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be looking for. And then as usual, if there's a rejection of any of these, more likely I think price is gonna break here and come down to this area in the 4 hour, and then maybe test these previous highs, right? So that's really what I'm looking at. I'm just looking for a nice position to get in here. Honestly, Asian session would be good if it does one of those continuations, but you know, I don't trade Asian session. When it comes to Euro USD, I only do gold during that session. Euro USD is for like London and New York, you know, if you don't want to be in that low volume choppiness when it comes to this. Gold is more volatile, so you know, you get nice trades throughout the, you know, all 3 sessions. But yeah, this is what I'll be looking for. So if I get any rejections from these, then by all means, it's gonna be just like gold. I'm gonna be looking for buying opportunities. But also to take into consideration, there is this very lovely order block right here on the daily that I'm definitely gonna be looking at in the future. Probably looking at it, who knows, it this might not happen till like December or maybe in the new year, but I'm looking at this to continue sells, because if you didn't know, Euro USD has been selling for years. All right, years. So I'm just continuing with that trend until proven otherwise, especially if I see a higher time frame reasons, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's gonna be the outlook. I said before, continue some sales. Who knows, it might just come take this out within the next 2 weeks, who knows. But definitely gonna be looking for sales from this area as long as price gives me that opportunity. You know, if it doesn't, then I could always be looking for buys somewhere here or some continuation to sell, depending on what it looks like by then, right? So we're in the middle of the week, so it's a good time to look and see what's going on with price. All right, so hopefully this helped. If it did, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask your questions, recommend some pairs to look at, no problem. These 2 pairs are my main pairs, but by all means I could always look at some other pairs for somebody, you know what I'm saying, help out the community a bit or give some ideas to the community. By the way, these are going to be updated in the free signals group, so if you don't want to miss that or any gold trades, then make sure to join. It's free, the link is in the bio. All right, so I hope to see you guys there, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.